And so, one of the things that, Peter, I've noticed that is really key to your marketing strategy is you're really excellent at telling the hard stories, the stories that need to be heard. But sometimes that's probably not so easy to do. As an entrepreneur, what has been the biggest hurdle that you've had to overcome? I know all the things that are happening out in Africa, but sometimes I forget that you're there because you handle it so graciously, and so kind of just talk to us from a lens of being an entrepreneur, breaking into tech, using marketing. Tell us a couple barriers, and then what are the steps that you took to overcome those barriers, Peter?
Just as Claudette said, she said something. She said, your why matters. So I think it's all about your vision. It's all about what you intend to do. It's all about your mandate. So if you have like a stronger mandate, we all have limitations. Here in Nigeria, there's limitation. In Canada, there's also limitation. But will I say, if you have the right mandate, if you have like the zeal, you have like a clear vision of what you want, you find yourself trying to break barriers. You can only get to the spotlight when you are ready to solve the problem. They just say, oh, this problem is like this is too much. I don't have 24 hours power supply, so I should just go and sleep on my bed. No, like if I start sharing my story, if I go way back when I started in a very, very wrong way, but I didn't want to give myself any form of excuses. Like when I was schooling, I was doing marketing, I was learning marketing, and I was also implementing it. I didn't have like a good phone. I don't even have a laptop, but I was making use of what I have. The battery life was about 30 minutes. Like if I charge the phone for 30 minutes, it's going to go off. So what I do is I'm going to go to a betting shop, sit down there, take my charger, and be pressing my phone and be doing my stuff. You understand? So I did it the hard way. But when I look at like the path or my journey so far, I be like, thank God I actually started and I was doing it without giving any excuses. It was very, very hard, no doubt, but I had to do it because I actually have a clear picture of where I want to go. To date, I keep doing it. So one thing I can actually advise every entrepreneur is try as much as you can not to focus on the problem. Try to look for a way to solve the problem, no matter how the limitations are or is going to come to you. Just try as much as you can to not focus on those limitations and look at or picture the goal, future pace yourself, right? When you look at, okay, where am I going to be 10 years from now? Okay, I want to be known, I want to be on the spotlight. So if you really want to be known or be on the spotlight, it simply means that you can start today to do the needful. You can start today to let go of every form of limitation. And one other thing I'm going to say before I drop the mic is when we have new thing, we have new features, you are supposed to dive into it and learn so that you can be able to use the insight to grow your business. Same thing Claudette say, right? If you really want to go far, you need to do something different. So if I'm doing a particular thing over and over and it's giving me no results, if I keep doing it, I'll get no results. So I need to what? Change the strategy. And I think that is also something a lot of business owners, entrepreneurs also need to do for their business if they want to do marketing the right way. Marketing is very, very simple. The heart of implementation is where the problem is. So social media marketing just revolve around you generating leads, nurturing them, and closing them. So whenever you're making a post, you need to ask yourself: is this post good enough for me to be able to generate leads? Can I be able to nurture them when my prospects come to that particular post? Can I really position myself with that particular content? And can I end up in closing them? If you can do that, it's going to be amazing for you as a person as well.